Hello and welcome back to Sublevel 0. Last time we exploded in what I would call a arguably pathetic manner. And I'm going to forget that we ever exploded like that, and we're just going to go in. We're going to go with the Hulk because, you know, we went with the standard gunship the last 2 times. And last I checked, that didn't work out for us either time, given that we died both times in vicious and rather swift fashions. Now, we're still going to be focusing a lot on the plasma weaponry because, you know, we still haven't gotten that gunship. And quite frankly, I will have it, if for no other reason than because I said that I would eventually, and that we set that as our goal. We will get 300 plasma kills soon enough. You know, I would have figured that we already had 300 plasma kills, but I guess not. It seems like it always feels in this game like I'm killing a lot more things than I actually am. There's actually not that many enemies in terms of sheer numbers, which is, it's an interesting one. I mean, they all still die, and it's equally as satisfying. They're inevitable and terrible. But would you get, jeez, those guys are coming up behind me all the time right now. I cannot even. They, stinking stalkers. You guys are creeps coming up behind people with guns, trying to shoot them. I'm not certain that actually technically qualifies as a creep at that point. I'm pretty sure that's more like a serial killer. And I guess serial killers are creepy, but that's not really, I don't know. I don't think that gives you the moniker of creep. Anyway, we've got a lot of dudes to deal with. What is this log? I know it's totally unfair. Yeah, okay, we've done that log before. As per usual. Hey, again, calm your faces. Look, I appreciate that these guys, like, enjoy my company. Apparently they enjoy my company so much that they want to get right up in my face, which is, I will admit, more than a bit sketchy. But at the same time, I am more than a bit disconcerted by their really rather vicious movements towards me, which is probably for the best because they are actually actively trying to kill us. Instant hit energy weapon with long range, effective for stunning enemies. Well, I'm gonna pick that up. What just happened? Oh my word. Okay, the game just lagged out quite a bit. I don't think it crashed. No, it seems to be perfectly fine. Okay. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is under control. We've got an impact rifle that apparently is so powerful that the game almost, like, physically couldn't handle it. It tried to commit suicide with upon realizing that such an amazingly powerful weapon had fallen into my hands. It was like, you? Success? With an awesome weapon? Aw, heck no. And I was like, oh, bro, game, you can't stop me here. There is nothing that the game can do to stop us at this point. Let's see, what do we got? A standard hull? Wow, that is a really good standard hull, actually. I'm going to pick that up right now. We got ourselves a nice standard hull. We have 131 health now, which is pretty good. I mean, usually I wouldn't expect to see any more than 100 health on a hull that we're gonna just pick up out of the blue, but these ones have been pretty nice so far. Look at all of these hulls. Jeez, they're like really good. Hey, you! I am admiring a hull. You cannot come in here and try to missile me to death. One of your, no doubt, relatives tried to kill me last time, and by tried to kill us last time, I mean said relative did actually literally shoot us with a missile and kill us on the first stage, which, again, I'm not bitter, but I'm really, really bitter about that one. Like, disgustingly bitter. If you taste me, there is not the single feeling of sweetness anywhere at all. But please don't do that, because that's really weird. I don't know how you would manage that, but just no. Anyway, the core is right up above us. Looks like, are there any defenses? Doesn't look like it. But that's not our main concern. I think there are other paths we can go down, which are totally going to be worth heading. Oh yeah, it's just this one. So we can head back over there. I don't think it'll take more than like 7 seconds to get over there. Ooh, What's this? How did I miss that? Ugh. It's disgusting. The feeling of almost missing a loot chest is like the feeling of slowly dying, basically. Loot chests are more or less what I live for, so I can't even believe that I would possibly miss one of them. So we should be pretty darn close. Yep, it's just through here. And there should be some good stuff. Oh, I remember this intersection. Not very well, albeit we were in here for like 5 seconds, but I vaguely remember that intersection. It was a nice intersection. We killed some stuff at it. I mean, that's basically every intersection in the game, but I maintain it was a good killing of various enemies. What do we have in here? Hello, anyone? I knew there'd be somebody. You're done for, mate. You're done. Oh, yes, here we go. A plasma weapon. Finally. It's a flamethrower, which is not my favorite. And as has been stated in the past, I am not the biggest fan of flamethrowers in this game. But we must go with it regardless. We have 710 nanites right now. Can we get anything with that? I mean, not really. What we're going to want to do is probably pick up one of these strafer hulls, which I think is going to be this one with the 152 health and a good 20 inventory slots. That should be pretty solid, but that's going to require an additional 290 nanites, which, quite frankly, we do not have 290 nanites last I checked. Well, we have 710, but we don't have 290 more than we have, which is one of those, like, just straight up completely obvious self-explanatory statements that you don't ever have to make, but I seem to make all the time because I really enjoy them. Yeah, get wrecked, mate. What do we got here? Bomber hull, we don't really need that. 10% more damage with energy weapons. That's nice. And we got ourselves a chest. What kind of chest? Oh, I mean, that's not that great. I mean, we do have the rusty Hervul, and we're going to pick that up because, you know, we need a Hervul weapon or some sort of other missile weapon outside of just the red ones, because it's useful to have multiple types of ammunition. So did we get any considerable quantity of nanites out of that? I actually have no clue. I wish we could see nanites on this screen, but we can't. 958 is our current quantity of nanites. That is around about 42 nanites below what we really want for that strafer hull, which, by the way, is a gorgeous, gorgeous hull. Well, I'm not actually 100% certain that it's gorgeous. I mean, we do technically have to make it, so I mean, we can make certain that it looks really nice by, like, I don't know, tailoring it up, giving it some racing stripes, maybe some flame decals. You know, basically every kind of chassis is made better by flame decals. I mean, not in the eyes of an insurance agency, but in the eyes of just general awesomeness. That is definitely the case. Okay. Looks like we're dealing with everything in here. And we have, in fact, dealt with everything in here. You've all suffered. Oh, wait, nope. You're still alive. I'm sorry. I preemptively asked you to... declared that all of you had suffered, and quite frankly, there's no need to be so unnecessarily aggressive about something that hasn't even happened yet. I'm just gonna slowly kill this thing, because apparently that's what our life is right now, slowly shooting things with impact rifles. Have a missile, you fool! Oh yeah, you like that missile. Oh, you like that missile so much. Anything good here? Another rusty flamethrower? I mean, that's not amazing, but I'm sure we can craft it into something. And, of course, our flux drive, which is perfect. I think at this point, yeah, we have 1,136 nanites, so we can go for a strafer hull at this point, which is probably worth it because we are, you know, running out of inventory space. So there we go. Strafer hull, we now have 152 health as well as 20 slots, which is pretty solid. And a large quantity of other ammunition, which just makes me absolutely the happiest person out here. I mean, in saying that, I do appear to be the only person out here right now, but let's ignore that one. And on and upwards to the next stage, whatever that happens to be. What is this? Self-shield, decreased damage taken from your own weapons. Less lethal. A slight chance for all weapons to stun enemies, but a slight decrease in damage. And auto repair. Adds a small amount of armor regeneration to your gunship when HP is low, but slightly reduces max HP. Yeah, I don't want less lethal. That doesn't sound amazing, especially since a lot of our higher level plasma weapons do only a few hits worth of damage. I think self-shield is the best one. We're gonna go for it. We got 40 kills there. Most of them were grunts because they were disgusting. And, ooh, 65 accuracy. That's actually not bad. That's pretty solid. Anyway, for now, that'll bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will move on to Sublevel 2. I'm sorry, Sublevel 1, because we start at Sublevel 0. We're going to move on to Sublevel 1 and actually really take on the enemy with our nice little flamethrower and a bit of impact rifle where necessary. But anyway, until then, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.